Hi, this is Dorina coming to you from Calgary, Canada. As you know, I'm an SXA coach with self-X analysis, test and training technology. It is so nice to see you all again, my dear, wonderful, and lovely network friends of social media family. Today, we bring you episode 5 of the Xact Truth Forum. As you know, we're all looking for the exact truth, right? Because if we are true to ourselves and honest, we all know that most of the time we are actually stuck somewhere between truth and lies, good and evil. So we're here to help you too navigate between these conjunctives, because this is the purpose of the Xact Truth Forum. So let me ask you, do you think you are on your exact route to success? Or are you on your exact path to finding your own truth? You know, we all have our own truths, of course, our own uniqueness. And as I had found mine, I'm actually here to help you find also yours. But I must say, I cannot thank you enough, all of you. You have been so kind, so supportive. You know, we've got over 1,000 comments and thousands of views, and we are so very grateful to you for that. You know, this alone tells us that truth is really something we're all looking for. But we may not know all the time what's the path, right? Or better yet, we don't know the exact path to discovering our truth. But worry not, because this is what self-X analysis is all about. It is really designed to help you discover who you are. Discover the unique you, which no other program in the world does. Now, in the last 4 episodes, we've spoke about pain. You saw how my pain attack on 5th of July happened, how I overcome it. And then on the 6th of July, how I could hardly wait to share my experience with Sarup Roy, who's my mentor, my guide, and the founder of SXA. Because what I've learned in my SXA journey is simply life-changing, life-transforming. You know, I was able to overcome not only my physical pain, but actually a lot of other pain, obstacles, hurdles that I had in my life actually. And over the last 6 months, between January and June of 2020, I've gone through a phenomenal testing and training system, and today I'm fully graduated SXA Excel coach. And I am so happy, as I could not have made a better choice. Now, you have also seen my colleague, Xavier, who for 54 years suffered from pain, until also he met Sarup Roy, the founder of SXA, in March of 2018. And how the SXA training system helped him also overcome the pain in 54 days. I found this fascinating. Do you agree? So please keep your comments, your heartfelt support, and your likes coming. That really gives us, actually, this is our fuel that we're using to come back to you with even better and better episodes and bring you even more value. Now, in the coming episodes, our plan is as follows. You see, in the last episodes, we've talked about pain. And in the next few episodes, in fact, the next 3 episodes, we're going to talk about the solution. And the solution is no pain, only gain. Yes, you heard me. No pain, only gain. Do you think this is possible? Well, of course it is possible, because not only I have done it, I mean, the story gets even more phenomenal. You will see in a moment my mentor, Saurabh Roy's story. And, he will talk to us about how he overcame pain. Remember, from a near fatal accident, who shattered his leg and had to undergo 5 surgeries over 4 years. But also the next challenge he faced in 2012, when the diabetes and cholesterol levels went through the roof. And how within 25 days of starting this secret routine, which I also practice every day, as I mentioned, he started the Y+4 secret technique, the 5 steps to perfect health, and he fully recovered. Right now, for the last 8 years, he has been practicing systematically every single day. But what's more interesting is that he did not just stop to healing, himself. He also taught his own father, who currently is 81 years old. He taught him when he was 75. He taught his own nephew when he was just 8 years old. His sister, his mother, his friends, his colleagues, and students across the world. So you may wonder, what is this Y+4? Well, this is what we're going to be talking about in this episode. However, we're going to break this topic into 3 episodes, because there are 5 steps. And we're going to show you step by step, and of course show you how it is done. But what's even more exciting is the fact that we have actually created a free guide of this ancient secret routine that I'm also practicing every day. And let me tell you, they've been giving me absolutely mind-blowing health benefits. So to give you an example, for the last 45 years, I have been wearing glasses. And just by practicing the routine for a few months, I threw my glasses away. I don't need them anymore. And apart from that, there's so many other health benefits, which I'm going to share with you in the coming episodes. But let's move forward. I'm calling all of you to take advantage of this absolutely amazing free resource, this phenomenal guide we prepared for you, as I mentioned, absolutely free. So please go to this link and download it now, okay, right now. And please start using it right away. You may see benefits, just as I did and many others, right away. So now let's talk about the first step of Y+4. I have the greatest pleasure to introduce to you Saurabh Roy, the founder of Self-X Analysis, and let's listen to what he has to say about this miraculous Y+4 ancient routine and practice.
2, 3, 4.
Situation with your pain, with a foot broken in so many pieces, and I could not. I mean, the compassion that I had for you when you were talking about, thinking how dreadful that pain. I don't think I've been in that kind of pain.
She looked inside, and the SXA, training teaches you to look inside, not outside. That sounds so simple.
But you guys want to know what is yoga? I will tell you today what is yoga. Now that you're in advanced training, you see, the whole point of the SXA exercise is staging. No, now you've seen what are the things that is taught in foundation and advanced is like completely different, right? It is obvious, no? What you are learning today in advanced, I couldn't have taught that to you in either foundation or intermediate because you're not ready. So what it means, yoga is the yoga asana, the yoga exercise is connecting the body and the mind through breath. Our body and our mind. We talk about the body. We know our body, right? But do we know about our mind? Can you show me your mind? No, you cannot show me your mind. You can show me your body.
Correct.
So what did the ancient sages do? They created this yoga techniques so that the body, because we human beings are fragmented. When our body and mind, if it is not connected, then we are fragmented, right?
Yes.
But if the body and the mind work together, think about it. Right now, our body is directed by our mind, right? If I right now I'm speaking to you, but if I need to pick up my phone, then I need to look away, and my mind goes and my hand goes to my phone, right? So body, mind, they work together. If they do not work together, that is called disease. That is called decay. That is called degeneration. Okay. Yoga is opposite. It is regeneration, right? Rejuvenation. Why? Because so every day through the yoga routine we connect the body and mind. But if you think that body is the body building exercise, just the body, if you think about just the body, then you lose the whole point of yoga. Have you understood, both of you?
Yeah.
My students?
Yeah.
Maybe I ask Indrajit, what did you understand? What I said just now? What's your understanding?
So the union between the body and mind through yoga is more important than actually developing your body through yoga. It's not yoga then. It is just an exercise.
And you are in the Western world, Dorina, in the entire Western world, because of the materialistic attitude to everything, yoga has been reduced to some form of a physical exercise. Am I right?
That's about it. Yeah.
That's
Nothing.
losing that's losing the entire point. It is better to do one yoga asana perfectly than to do 100 times imperfectly. Do you follow?
Yeah.
I hope you understand this. Note it down. It is such an important point that it is better to do one yoga asana, perfectly concentrated, body, mind, breath working together like a ballet artist. Like a ballet artist. Yoga is the highest form of art and dance you can ever think of. Is it not, Dorina?
It is. When indeed you're looking at the, as Indra said, communion between money and mind and body, that is the most important. Then it becomes a dance, not just an exercise.
Remember this all your life. I would be, please make a note of it, Dorina, because if you can write it down. Because you said it, and it's so, that's the gist. You follow, my dear Indrajit?
Yes.
That is the
No,
important point.
I got that point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we get so much distracted with a lot of other information that comes in, and we feel like probably that's the right information. So I usually do 4 to 5 times, not more than that. That's maximum I can do, and most of the days I do the same because I cannot do 21 times. It's like too much sweat, and I mean I can't breathe. So if I do try to do too fast.
No. Wait. Let me continue. It's okay. Let me explain further. Now, in Western exercise, it is said as follows: no pain, no gain. That's what they're teaching you. Do you know that?
Yes.
Come on, push it.
That's their
push
mantra.
It,
That's their mantra. Yes.
They'll say, push the cycle, push it, right? You know what does yoga say? Yoga says, no pain, only gain. Do you know that? Let me repeat it so you can write it in block letters. No pain, only gain. Which means the moment you start feeling pain or pushing your body, you have just destroyed yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga is supposed to release stress, and you are bringing in stress. That's not stupidity, that's idiocy. But which I understand. The brainwash of the Western exercise model is, are you feeling good about the exercise? Oh my God, how can you feel good? You must feel miserable, right? Then it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah. Sad but true.
Come on. You should be feeling the pain and the sweat and the grind and then I'm done it, man, the gym, right? Now, but it's not a joke. It is so deadly and dangerous. Let me explain why. In Western exercise, whatever exercise they do by getting the exercise benefit, they lose it because of the damage they cause to the tissues. Your body has to go and work on repairing it. Do you know that? Do you know that?
Yes.
Now, how intelligent is that or how idiotic is that? Two I, idiotic or intelligent? What do you think, Mr. I, Indrajit? He's the other eye, the third eye. Huh?
Yeah, for some people it is a business, so I feel that's fine. But
business of destroying others. Yeah.
Business of destroying others through showing their body. But they are actually destroying themselves as well.
Of course.
Now, yoga is harmony, balance, right? Rejuvenation, no damage, no pain, only gain.
Yes.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
So please, further, Ayurveda and yoga tells you as follows. It is called the thumb rule of yoga. Remember the thumb rule I'm going to tell you. If you can run 2 kilometers, yoga tells you run 1. If you can eat 5 pieces of bread, yoga tells you eat 2.5. If you can swim 10 laps, yoga says do 5. What is the message you're getting here? Balance. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Understood, my dear Jinduji?
Yes.
And that is the biggest difference between going to the gym or doing the yoga as per Western culture.
Exactly.
Exhausting yourself.
So what? What is the point of damaging yourself? You are supposed to rejuvenate, regenerate. Generativity, remember? Generativity is creativity. Generativity is health. Generativity is rejuvenation.
Yeah.
There is no scope for any damage or any disharmony or any stress. So therefore, Y+4, what it teaches you essentially is this, that all the 5 steps are equally important. You have to do all the 5 steps. Not doing one step 100%, doing another step 2%, no. You must do all the 5 steps like a ballet and complete it in sequence. And then you will see the beauty of what is the power that is unleashed within you. So are we clear on Y+4? If you have any questions, the previous session was on the diet Y+4.
I've put it on. I've uploaded it already.
Fantastic. And this was on what is yoga. As you've seen, this episode number 5 is called No Pain, Only Gain. Now, this may sound quite unbelievable to a lot of people, especially in the West, because the robotic approach has been, you have to work, do, push, and output. Now, we know from science and engineering that is known as there is a certain critical point where the input output can just flip, where input 1 can give you 100 output. But most people don't reach it. Below that is 1:1, or when input 1 is equal to, you get 0.5. We are presenting the solution that all pain comes from struggle. If the struggle is taken away, and if you know how to balance your body and mind, and I will call it the brain and the energies, then people can actually flip over to that, where they can actually do a lot of things where there's hardly any pain. They're in their flow, and flow is another subject which you like. So we are going to show them here by the ancient 5 steps, the secret by practice, Y+4 equal to perfect health. And the Y stands for yoga plus 4 more steps. And I've called yoga, as you've seen, as it's a ballet, it's an ultimate dance of the body and the mind. It is not a physical exercise. It's in complete harmony. Only when you're in a complete harmony, you can be the ultimate dancer. So every day we should dance. When we start dancing with my body and my mind, I can start dancing to the tunes and the rhythm of the universe. Then I'm in balance and I have the universe power with me. That is where we are coming from. I would love to definitely hear your perspective, because you come from the other side of the conjunctive. So please.
Right. So I love the idea of describing it as a dance, because the only healthy way to operate your brain is in flow. And that is a toggling between your unconscious and your conscious. Conscious is where you have control. Your unconscious is where you give up control. And so what's supposed to happen when you dance, you're doing this. And so the thing is that if you're dancing, you cannot dance and not be in flow. This isn't dancing. This is all control. So the thing is dancing is a way to help you get in flow. You know, and yoga is that balance between you're in control of knowing what you're trying to do, but you're letting go and giving up control and letting your body know what to do. I work with a lot of coaches, and the reality is that if you're in flow, you cannot get injured. Your body knows how to protect itself and knows how to flow. So in America, like 3-4 years ago, there was a quarterback, his name was Teddy Bridgewater. He did a non-contact drill and almost died. How can a person do a non-contact drill where they got to move and do stuff and they almost die? He had so many thoughts and trying to be so in control of his body that he broke his leg and cut his femoral artery and almost died. Okay, so the opposite. So if you're going to try to be in control, you're not going to dance, and you're going to go against what your body knows to do. If you give up control, your body knows how to protect itself. So looking at yoga as a way of dance is you're in control, then you give up control. You're in control, and you give up control. That is not only the healthiest way to think, it's the healthiest way to move.
So, I mean, you definitely believe then that pain, when you say no pain, only gain, is something that humanity has to understand, that all pains are coming from inside. And if you want to know why the pain is coming, try and let go, and you'll see the pain's gone. And only in flow, in a state of flow, in a state of balance, there's no pain.
So really, if you think about it, what is pain? You know, we've talked about this before. Not only is it information, it's kind of critical information. It's information you've caused your body to give you, and the only way it can get your attention is for you to feel this pain. The reality is everything ought to be tension and release. You can feel tension without it being pain. And tension is good, because then you have a release. Everything is tension and release. The thing is when we don't know how to release, we don't know how to give up control in the face of tension and take control, then our body gives us pain. So we are causing pain because we are the ones trying to take control instead of giving up control.
What is this about human beings that they don't understand about control? Why is this almost this great, they're pushing themselves for control. What about control in human beings?
So 10% of our brain is our conscious brain, 90% is our unconscious. Our unconscious, like I said, toggling. Our unconscious is actually a supercomputer, and we should be giving up control to that. But we want to do everything to our conscious brain. So what control is us doing what we think is going to make us happy, is going to get the job done, and it's taking direct steps forward. And all it does is make the 90% of our brain upset because it knows what we're doing is wrong. It's nice to have friends. They can confront you and say, hey, what you're doing is wrong. But the thing is we all were given an unconscious brain. We were all given something that could tell us what the truth is and what isn't. Truth is in your unconscious, not your conscious. Deception is in your conscious brain.
So the conscious brain is, in other words, your mind. The conscious brain is your mind. Your mind can be an enemy, and your mind can be your friend. If your mind is aligned with the superconscious, unconscious, the real giant database, then you're in harmony, to put it in simply. And if it's going against that, your mind can become your worst enemy. And the mind can also fool you with all kinds of deceptions, making you think you're right, whereas actually you're wrong. Right. And when you get pain, that's a symbol, a signal from your body and your system that this is wrong. Pain is actually a signal, a message from our system that you're on the wrong path. Most people continue to solve the pain, which is what? Band-aid, just cover up the pain, treat the symptoms, but not the disease, not the cause, and you continue with the pain in a different way, and they call it different disease. So all diseases can be boiled down to a root cause of we are not being aligned with our essential body, mind, and our spirit is not in alignment, right?
Yeah.
Right, and the thing is it's only pain because we didn't notice the tension or the warning sign that wasn't pain. Our unconscious warns us of everything without it being pain. It's you feel uncomfortable, you feel whatever it is. Everybody's body's unique to them. When we don't listen to our unconscious and we go forward in our conscious even more, we are choosing to give our unconscious only one option: cause us pain in order to get our attention.
Yeah.
Correct. Dorina, what has been your experience with Y+4 in terms of, do you understand what the discussion between me and John happened? Y+4 is definitely a routine. It's a routine to make you conscious of what you were ignoring before.
Exactly. Now, this is it's obviously too much to say about Y+4 and why am I so intrigued and impressed.
You have taken away your glasses that you are using for 45 years. You're not using your glasses today.
Exactly.
Right?
It's been a while now. I think it's almost, if not more than a month. I can't even remember, but it's just like there's no need. And we briefly talked about it. And John, you had mentioned actually that, we see with our brain. And I would like to see if you can elaborate a little bit on that, because I found it fascinating.
Yeah.
Right. So we actually see with our brain, we take in information with our eyes, but what happens is our brain puts that together, brings it in focus, brings it out of focus. And again, that's our brain trying to communicate with us. When you got more in touch with that, all of a sudden you listened, and then your brain said, okay, I can help you see. People see things, without consciously seeing. When you look a far distance or something, your unconscious can see all that.
Yeah.
And so your brain actually is the one seeing and can warn you of things that you even consciously can't see. Mm-hmm. So that's why all of these, physical healings are an effect of an intangible cause. They're an effect of trying to get in touch with your unconscious and listening to the messages you're getting inside. And so everything's really from the inside.
Really inside. So no matter where we're going, we're always coming back to everything is inside us. We have indeed the power to do everything we want, anywhere we want, anytime we want. We just need to know how to. And that is the reason why it's so important to have someone to guide you, someone to teach you, a guru. It's just, we cannot do it on our own. And history proved already in so many ways that when we are actually trying to communicate what we think it is right, we're always suppressed by other opinions and perspectives that were, just approved by a certain number of people, and we then have to take them as is. But that's the wrong way, because as is completely different than just follow those things that have been implemented into our brain, into our being, for so many years by others who were considered correct, okay, and righteous, okay, just to be in a position of, after so many years, after maybe generations, if you think about it, because it's perpetuated, okay, to think that, okay, those are my values, I'm following because those are my principles, it is, and you fight tooth and nail for those, only to realize that actually they're wrong. Or maybe yet not even wrong, right and wrong. We're so used to using those concepts, in any type of discussion. But the matter of fact is we really need to understand that what being in the flow means. We need to understand what the conscious state versus unconscious state is. Those are just concepts that we just learn them as a poem. this is how I feel, you know, and in so many things that we're actually using them on a daily basis. You know, we just talk about concepts as if we know everything about them, but in fact, they're just concepts. We don't know anything behind those concepts. We don't even understand the meaning of a concept to begin with. So when I say, as human beings, we should be in the flow, everybody, ask everyone, and they will say, oh no, I'm in the flow, I'm just like, I'm going, you know, and everything is just a struggle. Do all the time, where we know how to do, but never how to be. And that's the difference between no pain, no gain versus no pain, only gain. And for us to be able to, I mean, oh my God, I really am excited every single day more and more, because I myself discover, you know, things that I have not been, I thought, I know, because, you know, it's such a weird thing. We think that we know something, then let's say we know a little bit, then we think that we know something, but then we don't, and we don't know, and then we don't know what we don't know. So there's so many ways of looking at every single concept in this world that we're so used to, and we're programmed to accept them as is, and that's what bothers me above and beyond. Accept them as is, don't question, just follow. Okay, and then there are others who actually are able to take all of this and use it against someone who, even if they would like to confront, they don't have the means to confront. And then it's always a hierarchy, you know, the bully and the bullied. The other way around, actually. You know, the bully and the bullied. It's always a back and forth between. It's easier for me to just say bully and bullied, because literally, in all honesty, this is what it is about.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop the forum here, but the thing is that there was an article in Forbes, and there's a study being done, and basically they're starting to question whether mental illness even exists. And the reality is they're finding out that all of these things that people term as mental illness is really people's response to their circumstance. So we're back to, we think we know, just everything you just said. We think we know the right reason. We've been told this is the right way to handle stuff. And we've all been taught the way to handle our circumstances is to take control. And that response is actually resulting in mental illness, which now isn't really an illness. It's us taking control, and then our unconscious fighting us within us, and now we have a situation that we can't seem to resolve.
Correct.
For example, in your LinkedIn post on the expert that you mentioned about the college expert, and you said, and I responded to, these so-called experts are maybe the root cause of most of the problems in our world. What do you have to say to that, John?
Yeah, that's the issue, is that these experts have everything Dorina said about we are taught how to step forward and how to solve the problem. That's we look to these experts, and the experts are the ones telling us, hey, here's how you handle it. And we follow it, and then we tear ourselves up in knots, and then they go, well, you didn't do it right, or you didn't do it hard enough, or strong. And then we do it more, and then over time we all end up worse. And so that's the issue, is really, I believe over time we're going to look back and realize the way we got into all this trouble is we listened to experts. Experts actually told us how to respond the opposite way, by taking more control and actually damaging ourselves.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and that is where self-analysis. And maybe on this note, we conclude here. That is where the mission of self-analysis is. You're very good at looking, but you're looking the wrong direction. Just turn it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you're looking very good. You're doing very hard looking, but in a wrong direction. That's all. So are you on the exact route to success? Just change the route map, and voila, you may actually do the discovery of a lifetime, and all your troubles are over, and you can suddenly find the pain was caused by me. So is it possible no pain only gain? Oh yes, it is possible.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it is
is.
possible.
Yes, it is.
So thank you, John and Dorina. And
Thank you, gentlemen. Another amazing day, another amazing meeting.
episode. And
We
no, I'm
always learn something from each other. This is absolutely fantastic.
Same here.
correct. Absolutely a pleasure.